E3 here, embodied, empowered, and ecstatic, just as I am. The sleep has been a beautiful practice the past 16 months. After one surgery, I couldn't sleep for I think it was 2 weeks straight, or 12 days or something, 10 days. Literally, that much time without sleep. It was very, very uncomfortable and not good. But it's gotten better. After different surgeries, it's been hard. Multiple head surgeries, 4 total. And then there's the pain of radiation that feels like the worst sunburn ever for 7 weeks straight. And then the chemo running through the blood and lymph fluid probably. That was kind of painful and yucky and hard to sleep. And and then just the fact of the skull being cut off. Super hard to sleep and super hard to sleep in certain positions. So yeah, 8 hours straight of sleep. I haven't had that in years, literally. Yeah, I think 1 year and 8 months was the last time. So every night it's a prayer. I pray to Emmanuel, my spirit guide. Please help me sleep. Please bring me healing in sleep. And so I just pray that I can get into that deep sleep state, because in that state there's no pain. And I'm grateful that I can get to that state. Just sometimes it takes a while to get there, and plus I can't stay there for too long. But what I want to share now is one of my morning routines. And I'm putting out the prayer that I want to heal up enough so I could actually do more practices. It's not like once the body heals, then everything's done. It's almost like once the body heals up to a certain level, then I'm going to begin. It's only just begun. The practices, the beauty that's happening in my life. I mean, there's so much more beauty that's going to happen. Okay, so this is foundational principle number 11, the 5 seconds of surrender. So the way I like to do this practice, hey Anita, thank you so much for being here. If you're still here, this is a practice that I'm going to start now. So sometimes I play a little game with myself. See, sometimes I can't force myself to do this practice. I'm standing up now because of the pain and because of the danger in the body, pre-seizure auras, which are yucky. So when the body, I don't know, just checking out my phone. It looks super dark. I don't know if it's my phone or the lighting. Oh, yeah, it's my phone. So I'm going to put the phone in the tripod. I'm not technically doing the practice the way I do it sometimes because I'm making this video. But the 5 seconds of surrender. So sometimes what I'll do in bed is I start breathing and I tell myself, can I take 5 slow breaths? And by the time and before I'm finished with 5 breaths, can I get in the freezing cold shower? Now, sometimes we can push through, and we have to be honest with ourselves. And sometimes pushing through is actually a loving thing. Sometimes pushing through could be harmful for the body. So it's up to us to ask ourselves in that question and be honest about the answer. So, before further ado, where did that phrase come from? Interesting. So before the passive machine mind wants to procrastinate more and, I do have a done? Good, perfect. I'm gonna start the practice, then I'll be back. Oh, it's 5:55 a.m. Perfect. All right, so yes, I'm starting to breathe. I'll be right back. That's one breath. Two. If somebody's still here, I'll be right back. So, if somebody's still here, if you could say something like still here, or cold showers FTW. Normally I stay in longer, but for this video I didn't want to, if somebody was still here, keep you waiting. So if you're still here, hang out for a minute or less, then we'll start a quick meditation. And this is a beautiful practice that can be done with everything. The 5 seconds of surrender. So, just a second here. Okay, thank you for your presence. So yeah, this is, now it's just called the 5 seconds of surrender, because that's what Spirit is showing me. It could be 5 seconds, it could be 5 minutes, it could be any amount of time that helps you calm the passive machine mind. thank you to whoever is here. So however long it takes you to calm the passive machine mind, which will activate the living mind. And it's important to do it in a way that your intuition is calling you to do it. So again, for me, I have to start from presence with everything. Now, it's kind of a cliche thing to say, but and sometimes that means pushing through as if the whole world's life depended on it. Sometimes that means letting go as if the whole world's life depended on it. But the 5 seconds of surrender, it starts with presence, and then 5 seconds, you could say extreme focus and faith and your truth for those 5 seconds, moving into your truth and then seeing where it leads. Often it will lead to getting into your flow state, and often it will lead to higher frequency ideas, energies, deeper connection with who you are. But again, the whole point is that it's serving the truth of who you are. This is not a competition at all with yourself or with anyone else. And the 5 seconds of surrender, also, it's not just physical, it's psychological especially. So psychologically committing to something for 5 seconds, or how I like to do it often is for 5 breaths. When I'm laying in bed, every morning there's pain when I wake up. So recently I've been telling myself, can I take 5 breaths? And before I finish the 5 breaths, can I put my body in the freezing cold shower? Sometimes I'm not physically able to because of the pain. It would just be too much. But recently things have been getting better. So it's not a matter of safety. It's just a matter of it's not a matter of safety or can I get in the shower. It's just a matter of, is it going to be too much pain? And that won't be good for the body. So I guess that is a safety issue sometimes. But I really look forward to when I can use my mind more to push through, but in a healthy, safe way in all areas of my life, or cultivating my business, my physical practices, the music, because right now I can't play guitar with my left hand, and I'm a righty, so I strum with the right hand, push the chords, notes with my left hand. So I look forward to when I can actually look at a computer screen longer without pain in my head to type and write and work on different projects. And when I can use these 5 seconds of surrender in different ways, in different areas of my life, to help other people, to help myself. So even now there's a lot of pain. But it's good practice just viewing it as data points in my, well, now it's in my past reality. And now it's in the present reality. Oh, it's in the past again. So, quick meditation, morning meditation, using the 5 seconds of surrender. It's like instant meditation. I'm just going to do it for 5 breaths. But the key is, how slow can we breathe? I don't know how long this would take. Let's see. So if you'd like to join me, I'll guide myself, and then you can join me if you'd like. A deep breath in, as slow as I can. If you'd like to join me. So, good job. So there are, I guess you could say, infinite applications of the 5 seconds of surrender. These are just a few that I'm sharing with you. So in bed, seeing how many, or taking slow breaths as you can for 5 breaths, and seeing if you can begin something in the morning before you complete the 5 breaths. And then this meditation, it's just 5 breaths long. How slow can you make those, or how long can you extend those 5 breaths? So what I did here was a pause after the inhale, and then a little pause after the exhale, and slowing down the breath a lot. I could have done it slower, but that's one way you could do it, how I did it. And then seeing how much time you can extend those 5 breaths into. You might be surprised. So thank you for joining me in this exploration of what's possible, who we are, how we can use what we have now to serve who we are becoming and our heart's dreams. So yeah, see how you can explore the 5 seconds of surrender to awaken your unique flow state, your unique vibration, and your unique life purpose. So with that being said, E3 here, embodied, empowered, and ecstatic, just as I am, just as the situation is inside and out, and may you be as well. E3 here, wishing you well.